When sometimes somebody you think you are going through so much, do not forget that you are created just as any other person, and you are not created to suffer. When where sufferings come into your life, that's when you need to think, oh, why do we have to do some things in order to achieve something? You have to do one different thing to achieve what you have to achieve, and you have to go through. Life is a process, life is a test, life is pain. So every time you think about spending all these years, about 14 years to 16 years in school. What is the reason for you being there? You are being there or you were there because you wanted to do something in your life. So was it a training? It was very hard. It wasn't that easy, because every time you attend your class, and if you're a good student, you'll be working on your homeworks and rehearsing a lot. Preparing for the exam, and once you're out there, you'll be sure at least that because you put in a lot of efforts in terms of studying, trying to get to pass to or to make some achievements. So, when you sit for that exam, the exam will never be set outside what you studied. Because that you study, if you go topic to topic or topic by topic, and you go through, you study your notes, you can't fail yourself by thinking that during exam time you're going to fail. You're sure that you can't be 100%, but at least you're somewhere 90%. And if exam comes and you sit on your desk and start writing, and everything that is set up there is what you can remember through your studies, you will be able to get your 100%. I don't think you'll be thinking of failing your exam when actually you have studied hard. Let's say you're a student of math, you love math a lot, and you study according to what is taught in your class. What is taught is exactly what is going to come in the exam. The examiners, they are not going to give you anything outside that. If you happen to fail, you're only going to fail because you did not look at your book, you did not look at your notes. But if you spend time reading your notes, just to update your brain in terms of knowledge of what you are studying, then you're not going to fail. So my point is that this life we lead is not that simple. We learn things every day, and there are things we learn at the age of the first day we were born, and that is cry, and then being breastfed. You know how to grab the breast of your mama, to put it in your mouth. Then you're gonna learn drinking milk in a bottle, if not a cup, and then solid food when you are being weaned. And then outside that, you're not going just to remain on the laps of your mom and dad. You're gonna crawl and then stand and walk and run, but all this you do, and the fallings are involved. Bleeding in your mouth is involved, it's part of it. And when you feel such pains by falling or touching the fire, which you don't understand, once you touch it, you feel that, and then oh sure, I should not touch it. You do not want to be there. And then you grow to another stage when you learn to talk, to say words word by word, to say a sentence to your mother or your father. You learn to play around with the friends, or you learn to you learn to make friends, or to be around people. You learn to refuse and to accept. You learn to be selfish. You're a baby still. And then as you grow to age 5, what you did when you were born, the day you were born, or in the first 1 year of your birth, as a baby is not what you're doing at age 5, age 6, age 10. So every turning point of your age as you grow, it's a learning point. And I can say that I just love it. I love it. And why do I love it? Because we learn things as far as we can grow. If you're going to grow up to 80, then you learn how to be wise and live life like an 8-year-old person, and talk to people as a wise man, a man to advise the young age to grow up and do the right thing. If even the people who were wrongdoers, who never did or practiced to do what is right, at this age of 80, they tend to say actually what they did was wrong, and they don't keep doing those kind of bad things they exercised. So I can say that it is beautiful, so beautiful, very beautiful about life. And it is good to have challenges in life. If life was just smooth, then we can't learn anything. If we were born to have everything, then we can't learn anything. And think about it. And other creatures, live alone, mobile ones, immobile ones, like plants, they live in one place. And do you know how plants even move and spread? Is by dropping the seeds, and then the birds carry the seeds and help to spread them. And that's why you can find same kind of tree appear everywhere. Why is it so? Because they did not go and plant it themselves over there. God has got many ways of doing things. So you find that this tree not able to move from the day they sprout from the ground, and as they grow to bring up fruits, they never went anywhere. If the mango cannot spread and regrow, or expand in numbers, then the monkeys will do. Why does God use the monkeys? And I cannot tell you something funny. The monkey thinks it is benefiting from eating the fruits of the mango tree. But if the monkey thinks that way, that's absolutely wrong, because the monkey may eat and swallow the seeds of the mango and go and plant them somewhere, by excreting the seeds, not knowing what it is doing. So therefore there's nothing for free. There's nothing free. You go eat from the tree, but there's something that you have to do. Even human beings ourselves, we know that. We don't even intend planting these trees. You go on a tree and pluck these, harvest these fruits like mangoes, guavas, and many others. You take them home with you from maybe 10 miles away. Then you just throw away the seeds. Suddenly, a few weeks or months, even a year, you come across the plant is growing. You say, which kind of plant is this? Only to discover that it's a mango tree, not knowing that you're the one who brought it over there. So if life was free, nobody will have appreciated it. Nobody will have learned something special in their lives. If everything came easy, nobody will have been able to appreciate what God has done for them. God, our superior, our creator, He created us for a purpose. It should not be painful to be here today, and then it should not be good to be here today and to pass on become a painful thing. Why do I think that way? It's because, we are here. We didn't choose even to be here. Like I did not choose to be a man, and I appreciate to be a man. I believe women do the same. So therefore, outside this world, there's life that God, who knows beyond our knowledge about life. He knows why we have to grow up and then go down and rest. And these bodies get dismantled. And then I don't want to talk about being reformed or recreated and in what form. But I know there's this what we call spiritual life kind of thing, because there's this spiritual kind of life which is not in this flesh. Anyone who has ever dreamt knows better, because we always get out of here and exist somewhere else and live with the other creatures or other people. And this helps someone to learn better, to understand that, is it that even if I lived here, I sometimes live somewhere? That's just a taste of life in another world. I'll continue with this subject sometime, in a day or maybe some days in the near future. Thank you for listening. Have a good morning. God bless you.